Hey nerds, it's Tiri. Welcome back to my show. You know you're super pregnant when you turning to the side in front of your camera sends it completely out of focus. So while I'm, on the topic of that, anyone who hasn't been watching my live streams may not be fully aware of what's going to be happening soon in my future. I'm going to be having a baby here in the next month, and so my stream schedule, therefore my video schedule, is going to change. It's going to lighten a lot. I will do my best to continue to make videos. I might make more videos on my other channel. I really want to boot that up again, the more of a vlog channel, because I can do that from my phone, show the baby, show more of Katie, aka Tirispawn. So hopefully I can do that for you guys. But yeah, unfortunately my gaming stuff is going to lighten up a bit. I'll do what I can. So topics of today are what's exciting about Darkmoon Faire in patch 7.2.5, a more in-depth preview of the Black Temple time walking dungeon, also coming in patch 7.2.5, and what Blizzard says about upcoming Mythic Keystone changes and my opinions on that. Don't forget, Darkmoon Faire is going on through May 14th. If you haven't maxed out your professions, it's a very good time to do that. You get 5 skill points per profession quest in the Darkmoon Faire. And don't forget about the Wii buff that you get from the carousel. It's good for getting your reputations if you still need to get flying or you just want to cap out Exalted on them. It's also a good time to farm Paragon chests, which you get for getting extra rep past Exalted. It is suspected that Blightboar, a minigame, might be coming to us in patch 7.2.5, judging from the data mining. It's suspected that the game will take place in the mysterious camp they added to the Darkmoon Faire in April 2017. Potential rewards include cage helms, which I love because they remind me of Man in the Iron Mask, a Blightboar microphone toy which transforms you into band member Devlin Styx and helps you channel an epic Blightboar performance. And in this case, last is definitely best, the Death Note Reaper transmuggable mace guitar. I've mentioned the Black Temple time walking raid coming in patch 7.2.5. They have an updated guide for those of you who haven't done Black Temple or just don't remember the rewards and the bosses with the abilities. Nothing's really different, as you might suspect, because it's time walking. They just scale it so that it's more of a challenge and you're not just one-shotting everything. It also scales up the gear just like any other time walking dungeon. Also remember that Black Temple is the home of the legendary Warglaive of Azeroth, which can now be used on Death Knights and Demon Hunters. So while you can go back and get that legendary right now in the old version, I think it just makes it a lot more fun to do it in time walking. I think a lot more people will do it because it's time walking. Pet collectors will do well in knowing that there are many pets in the Black Temple you can obtain. The Leviathan Egg, Abyssius, Fragment of Anger, Desire and Suffering, and the Sister of Temptation pet. Another fun reward is the Burning Legion music roll. Check the link below for the full guide, including the boss encounters. On to the most important topic, in my opinion, Mythic Keystone changes coming in patch 7.2.5. Now they're testing it in the beta, so we don't want to just assume that what they've said is for sure going to happen. They've said, this is what we're testing. Let's see how it goes. I do have concerns. A lot of people have concerns, but there's also some stuff I really like about it. First of all, functionality. We're going to talk about rewards and kind of a second segment. Functionality, it will work the same as far as if you complete it within 1, 2, or 3 timer, you will get a 1, 2, or 3 keystone higher than the one you're running. So if you 3 chest your key, you're going to get a key that's 3 higher of a random dungeon. Great. I don't think that should change. Here's the awesome change, the one that I absolutely love. If you don't make the timer but you complete the dungeon, you will get a keystone for a random dungeon 1 step lower than the one that you just went through. That is awesome. Taking out depletion is so smart in my opinion, because like they stated in their reasoning for doing it this way, it's more of an annoyance. You can always find somebody with a keystone. They're much more common than Blizzard expected them to be, and they're much more popular to do. So there's always someone with a keystone. It's like, oh, okay, mine's depleted. Well, that's freaking annoying, but I'm still gonna get keystones done this week because I've got friends and guildies, right? Or I can go pug, which is not fun for keystones, but that's the thing here. It's much less annoying to pug keystones and you don't have to worry about depletion. So your key might go one step lower. If somebody leaves because they don't think we're going fast enough, or they leave because they don't like the tank, the way the tank is pulling, you're not totally screwed out of your key for the week, and you don't have to go seeking out others. You just have to step it up a notch next time, or do an extra one to get to the level that you want to. Awesome. Taking out depletion. Awesome. If you go into the dungeon, start it, don't even complete it, say somebody leaves and you can't find a replacement, or you just freaking get so frustrated that you give up, you will leave that dungeon and obtain a Mythic Keystone one step lower for that dungeon that you just failed. I think these changes are very smart. The changes that I really don't understand and I don't think are going to get good results are the reward changes. So currently on live servers, if you 3 chests a keystone, you get 3 chests. Each chest has an item in it. 2, you get 2 chests with 2 items. 1, you get 1 chest with 1 item per person. Blizzard plans to make it so that regardless of what level keystone you're doing, you will always get 1 chest. If you complete the timer, you get 3 items split among the group in that chest. If you don't complete the timer, you get 2 items split among the group. And each of these is plus artifact power, so you always get artifact power. The reason Blizzard is doing this, they say, is to make it so that people are more likely to climb up to the most difficult keystone that they can complete, to do the level that is appropriate for their gear and skill. I totally already do this because why? I want the highest item level, the best stats that I can get. I don't care how many pieces I get. I just want to get a piece. And the higher you go, the more likely you're going to get something that you can use. Supposedly Blizzard is trying to fix the problem where people are just using lower level keys to farm AP. People are getting left out that want to do it for gear and that want to climb the ladder. I'm not seeing this at all as an issue. I'm really not. And I honestly think that the Mythic Keystone reward system is great the way that it is, and I don't think that they should touch it. And I hope that that becomes apparent when testing it this way. A lot of people are pissed about it if you look at the forums. I don't see any positive comments about it. I love some of the changes, as I've stated. Kind of the functionality of the keys. I do not like the way that they're planning to change the reward system at all. It doesn't make any sense. They're saying that people want to do, not only are they using the low keystones to farm AP, but you want to do the low keystones to farm multiple pieces of gear, lots of things. Why would we want lots of things we can't use when we can get something that we can use if we go and climb the ladder? I don't get how that could possibly be a problem right now. I get the farming AP thing. I know a lot of people that have found like just the right levels of keystones to farm AP quickly, and they don't care about the gear. To me, it seems like a small population of the keystone running community. They're not changing the item level of gear that you get from each keystone level. That, to me, adjusting that would change whether you do a lower keystone or a higher keystone. Not just changing how many things you get. What? It takes away the incentive to do the keystone quickly. Well, it takes away about half of the incentive. The other incentive is if you do it quicker, you climb quicker. But still, it doesn't make sense. Just please leave it the way it is, Blizzard. Ugh. And lastly, once the Tomb of Sargeras raid is open, they plan to make the keystone level go back up to 15, which I find a little bit strange. I think that they should stop changing that as well, because they're just bouncing it back and forth. I'm confused. Please stop. It doesn't need fixing. Thank you. Well, that is my show for today. I hope that my keystone changes and opinions made sense to everybody. I'm having trouble catching my breath, therefore I don't think I'm speaking as much or as well as I should be because I'm focusing on that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your support. Drop me a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment in the comment section. Also, check back every Wednesday for news and gaming videos in between. Check out my Twitch page, twitch.tv/Tirinei. I live stream a lot, many afternoons, most evenings. So I hope to see you over there. I can't stream on YouTube anymore because I'm an affiliate over at Twitch, so I hope you guys are willing to switch over to Twitch if you've been watching YouTube. Follow me on Twitter to see when I'm doing afternoon streams because they're not scheduled. I try to give you a heads up about an hour or two ahead of time if I can. I hope to see you here or over at Twitch. Until next time, please do take care of yourselves. I love you all. Bye!